Alright, what we got here is a parlor stove built out of an old air compressor tank. I think if you read the tab, I welded it back on there. I don't know if you can get this. But it was made in like 1949, so it's still real solid stuff. And out here, where I live, it really doesn't rust very well. So we don't got a lot of salt or nothing like that. You know, all the knobs, we found them offline. Really well built. The neat idea about this stove is that you have these feet, which are made out of pipes, and they go inside the tank itself. When you get it hot, the pipes inside heat up, and they start to draft air, and the air will blow out here. So you suck cold air from the bottom, down there, and it turns into hot air and blows out the top, and you can actually see that happen when it's going. I don't have it hooked up to anything right now, but I have run it. We ran it outside when it was about 14 degrees out here, and if you get a good fire going in the bottom and you load it all the way up and then choke it all the way down, it'll go for like 15 hours, I think it went, and it burned everything. There's a lot of iron here to heat up, and once it gets hot, it stays hot. Here's the wheel. You open it up kind of like a steamship. It just slides to the side. Got a close up here of all the hardware, how we built it. Definitely a homemade job. Those are Ford rods out of like a Model T. You got the wrist pin there welded into the end of the rod. This is a pie plate, Pyrex pie plate. I got a couple of them just in case you break it. And then you can add another one. It all just unbolts and so forth. And we can look inside, and you can see those pipes and how they work. And down at the bottom, you can see the grate. Now this one doesn't have a shaker, but you can get a poker in there real easy to clean it out. You can see a last chunk of wood from when we loaded it up right there. That's the last piece that didn't burn out. But all that empties into this ash catcher down here at the bottom. Of course, that's all sealed off too, and you open it up, and there's a stainless steel tray in there. And Ford rod at the bottom as well with the wrist pin. So as you can see, another off-grid solution. This thing would go great in a bar or something like that. Just another neat stove to show everybody. Hope you guys like it. If you do, click the like button, subscribe. More off-the-grid stuff coming.